First things first, we're going to import the Google Fonts package. And here, if we don't mention the exact package version, the latest one will be downloaded automatically. It's generally not a very good practice as the way we use packages may vary. However, the way of using Google Fonts package doesn't change very often, so we don't have to care too much about putting their specific version numbers. This is exactly how we improvise some decisions. Not every rule has to be the ultimate one. Now, let's go ahead and add the assets. So, let me remove this, add 2 spaces from the start, and give it the assets folder. In a moment, we will encounter an error, so pause the video right now to see if you can find it. Okay, here is the error. Well, to solve it, we just need to add 1 space before the word assets. And now it's gonna run just fine. We can click on pub-get once again. Remember, you have to be very careful with the spaces in the pubspec file. Finally, let's head over to the lib folder. As I have mentioned before, the portfolio is going to run on the web as well as on mobile, so we have to make different UI for both of these devices. Let's go ahead and create a new directory right now. We have to name it, so keep in mind that the convention for creating folder names is typing small letters, and if there is more than 1 word, it has to be separated by underscore. I'm gonna simply write web here. Just like that, I am also going to create a folder for the mobile, which is gonna contain the whole UI for mobile devices. Now, let me create a Dart file and call it components. This file will contain all of the codes for widgets that will be reused throughout the app. Well, let's go ahead and create another Dart file, but this time inside the web folder. I'm gonna call it landing page web. It will be the landing page screen, as you can realize just by looking at the name. I also need to create another Dart file, and now it's gonna be the one for the mobile folder. I am going to call it landing page mobile. Over here, I need to create a stateful widget and name it landing page mobile. Observe how I wrote the class name. The first letter of every word is in uppercase. Make sure you don't forget about it in your own project. Now, let's import the material package here, and all the errors will be gone. We need to do the same for the landing web file. Create the stateful widget, then name it landing page web. We will write codes inside the landing page later on. First, we have to figure out how we can increase or decrease the size of the device and launch different UI codes like landing page web or mobile. So now, let's head over to the main.dart file. I'm gonna minimize everything and delete this pre-written code. Let me create a new stateless widget and name it My App. Great! Let's remove this container and place a material app. Then, inside the home, we are going to use a layout builder widget, which is gonna help us to handle the device size response. The layout builder widget will contain builder. Inside it, we're gonna place the context and the constraints. Basically, constraints are the height and width of a widget, and in this case, we will use them to find the height and width of the device.